Yo. Right. It is currently 2:30 in the morning on, well, just technically the 7th. Wait, no, 11th. This isn't America, this is Britain. 11th of July. So, technically for me it's still kind of the 6th, but wait, no, 10th. Stupid. Anyway, oh yeah. Technically this is still reviewing a bed. I'm still sat on my bed, I'm just not sat in my bed. I'm sort of sat up because main light, better lighting, sort of. I'm moving into there next time. Anyway, some people, namely one man called Spader, or on YouTube he's known as Bolt Matrix, first Transformers review I ever found, but never subscribed to him until after DC on Pose and Diansis, aka Silverbolt, aka Simon. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. Spader, in one of his more recent reviews, reviewed Transformers Dark of the Moon Jolt. And he seemed to have a sort of evangelisty moment where he talked to some subtitles about the fact that he's not doing the review because he hates the figure Jolt. Yeah. Well, this also has a thing against a pro, I guess, for mech tech weapons. Granted, they are a bit goofy, because it's just massive weapons on robots, and although some are quite spiffy, like Ratchet's Buzzsaw of Doom and Roadbuster's Chainsaw. Awesome. But I have put every single mech tech weapon I have on Jolt. Yeah. He's badass. Oh, my brother muttering in my ear. Oh, this is obviously Jolt's weapon here on the mech tech port. Skids is, which is pinned in place by his hand, and the Skids' gun is pinning Jolt's in place, so that's why they're staying out. Got Barricade's weapon on the back of his hand there, and Ratchet. What?
Who knew his arm?
Yes, it does look like a newer matter. It's a pity Barnacle ended. Anyway, Ratchet's aforementioned Buzzsaw of Doom. This multiple people have known that this claw can stick out. It's all right. What else? But yeah, there's those four. I originally just had those four, but then I stuck everyone else's on it. I've got Voyage Optimus Prime stuck in his back port. In this side of Optimus's gun, I've got Robuster's aforementioned chainsaw gun thing. Voyage Ironhide's on this side with the. Got him in Western Superman when I went there. Bumblebee's gun. I've got, just to use the port, crankcases, the Claw of Death, and on the roof I've got Starscream's weapons. So in total, of all the mech-techy weapons I've got crankcase, yes, Starscream, Barricade, Ratchet, Skids, Roadbuster, Bumblebee, Voyager Optimus, and Voyager Ironhide. Oh, Jolt as well. Dumbass. Yesterday I got some of those Cyberverse base things, Starscream and Bumblebee ones. Bumblebee comes with, well, this thing. I can't even hold this gun when it's just taken off. And Starscream comes with one of those jet flyer things that were actually in the movie, so pro for that. But still, Jolt, riddled with arsing weapons. I won't mess with this bastard. Although, according to... That popped off. It always does. Anyway, as I was saying, according to the comic book adaptation of Dark of the Moon, in the prequel novels, well, prequel comics, novels, for whatever, for Dark of the Moon, this bugger snuffed it. His most major thing he ever did was pching, pching, made Awesomeness Prime. Yeah. Got a patronising little pat on the head, my dick of a little brother.
Not a dick. I'm just...
Yeah. Ginger. I don't know why people hate gingers. What's your problem?
Because we're better than them.
Well, that's a bit egotistical, but
Well, no,
there's
it's
nothing
true,
wrong with them. Anyway, let's disarm him. Starts from Doctor's roof kibble. Take off Prime's gun with 5 or attached to it. Oh, come on, finagle it out. Oh yeah, Roadbuster is forced to stay open.
Should I try and do it one at a time, you know?
No! There's this thing. Bumblebees. Might as well show you that. Big spoon, little pistol. Ironhide's gonna doom, push the back, which it can sort of stand on like a satellite and still function. Crankcase. It's sort of like a little bug retracting its hook arms like a praying mantis. It's stiff, but off it goes, and like flipping someone off with a chainsaw. Nice.
Oh, come on, I could do that with my t-shirt.
Yeah. Tried filming a Optimus Prime void review, but he came in, didn't know if he was up with, well, he liked me doing these. He changed his mind. It was a shit review anyway. Anyway, what else? Oh yeah. Well, that's those 5. This is how it originally was with Jolt, Skids, Barricade, and Ratchet's guns, because they were the only 4 I had out. Technically 5. Stick his kibble wings. I'll try something's kibble wing, probably. On his back. Sounds like an insect. But yeah. I see why Spader hated him, because his shoulders don't peg in, these things are floppy, his head's on this plate. Spins round. Quite nicely. And sometimes his feet are a bit pain to transform, especially the headlights, because they block this sort of bonnet panel, or whatever the fuck you call it in America. Whatever. Anyway, let's get Barricade's gun off. What's that? Yeah. Colour switched version. Well, Dirk calls it a newer claw, because it's.
It looks like his arm. Come on.
Fair enough. Except the claw is grey and the arm's black, but it's the other way around. The arm is grey. Claw's black. In fact, it's the same grey. So yeah. Pull that down, pull that back a notch, and there you go. Little Gatling cannon. You know, whenever I say notch, I always think of Minecraft. Good game. The August cars are kind of funny. Okay, they faff about a bit, but they're funny. Oh yeah, Redstone Keys Part 5 is up. I did tell you earlier, but you weren't paying attention. Anyway, where was I? This popped up, I think, in the review of Roadbuster. Definitely appeared in Sentinel Prime review, because I watched that with him earlier, but that was fun. Look, the buzzsaw blocks my mouth. Not. Machine pistol. It's an awesome buzzsaw that cut off Brawl's arm. Brawl should have done more, to be honest. Anyway, what else? Oh yeah. Magnetic peg on his elbow and on the back of his wrist, where these connect. Anyway, let's take Jolts off first. Little big blaster cannon, just a like machine pistol, well, pistol, a thing, machine gun on the back of his arm, and Skids' gun stays open. Mostly because that little orange nub, that is its folded in barrel, is stuck on his hand. I mean, if I do that, you know, look, it can fold in. Fold that out. Rotate it out a bit so it wedges on his finger, but rotate it in. Folds in. Unplug that from his elbow. I think there's like a Bumblebee re-release that comes with this gun. What are you doing? What? Yeah. Oh, I saw what you were indicating. I'll talk about him in a sec. But yeah, Jolt. Yeah. I can't really remember all of Spader's review, but I think he mentioned that his Yeah, his broken elbows. I mean, it's on the side there. It does have elbow articulation. It's got a swivel out joint, ball jointed shoulder. That bit can actually swivel as well as swivel like that. So, oh yeah. MechTech ports. There's already that one on his elbow, that one on the back of his wrist. There's the ones on his. You can see one there. Yep. That grey button thing, that's his vehicle mode MechTech port. And he's also got that hole on his back, which is where Prime's gun was connected a minute ago. So, awesome. Anyway, let's get this little bastard transformed. First off, pull the wheels out from his feet, collapse his feet down, fold up the heel spur, collapse the foot, fold up heel spur, get down. Get down there! Yeah, make sure that's all part of the lower part of his car. Make that hooks around this sort of see-through plastic bit. There we go, picked in. There we go, bonnet came up. Pick that in, otherwise it won't transform properly. What am I doing? Oh yeah, fold his arms right up. Yeah, swivel that joint so it's all folds right on his arm. You keep moving and it's kind of making the lighting go brighter.
Good or bad thing?
Good I suppose. Anyway,
Sorry about the noise.
anyway, follow me. I lead the way. Anyway, unpeg his.
Sleepy dwarf.
Yeah, diggy hole. Unpeg his stomach, but before you fold it backwards fully, fold back his head. Oh wait. Well, don't fold his head back fully. Rotate these sort of chest panels like that. Fold these. You know, they're like that. Fold them in like that, so they're straight. Then you can fold his head forwards, but you've got to push his panel forward. This bit goes back, but there, you might have seen that went forward. And you push the sort of these black bits in. Then you can sort out his crotch, which sort of locks his head in place. Make sure the sump is flat with the rear window. Fold up his legs. Don't pick them together yet. Well, before you fold them up, because it'll be a bit annoying. Then you pick them in. Yes. Peg them into his wingy thingies. Fold up these panels. Now, him having solar panel texture. Well, if Jolt had solar panels, that would be fine. He's an electric car. Voyager Prime, however. What are they doing? Huh? Yeah, Egoraptor's funny. Awesome reach! Get away to play it! Why am I connected to the P? Jesus! Right, fold that in. Haha, condoms! Yeah. Anyway, fold those in. Panels there on sort of peg into the side of his wing door thingies. Make sure they're nice and flat. Where the heck's his gun? It's there. And since I'm sort of right-handed, I usually stick them on the right if they're sort of two MechTech ports, like well, this Gubbins and this Gubbins. I quite like this paint job, the whole black with the stripes. Hopefully, Coral won't get mudflat like last time. Revenge of the Fallen. I want both of them. I want the pair. I want the gift. So anyway, there is Jolt.